Bleach manufacturers have warned people not to inject themselves with disinfectant after Trump wrongly suggested it may cure the coronavirus. To be fair, if you inject yourself with bleach, there's a 100% chance that you will not die of COVID-19. And next in the news, beer brand Corona comes out to tell people that they aren't actually behind the coronavirus. More at 9. Seriously. Your brain would need to be nestled deep inside your colon, if you believe this. Just saw his base tweeting that Dems will start injecting this and dying in order to blame Trump. They completely skip over his stupid remarks and assume the Dems will do something even dumber. What the hell is going on over there? This is some emperor's new clothes level delusion. Why isn't he getting dropped off at the old folks' home already? This looks completely insane from where I'm sitting, Finland. I don't have a horse in the race either way. We truly live in a sad world when news outlets have to tell populace not to inject bleach. Speaks a lot about levels of public education nowadays. Quick. Someone stick a UV light up my ass. Did he actually say this? Showed the briefing to a coworker. His words exactly. How do you know it won't work? No one has tried it. This is the result of the systematic dumbing down of our society. These people vote. Welcome to idiocracy. Can we just go ahead and put Terry Crews on the ballot for November? If he keeps giving advice that only idiots will follow, he won't have much of a voting base when November rolls around. How can Trump fans still follow this maniac? I'm not from the US or involved in US politics, but from the outside I found Trump to be an idiot but somewhat funny in his idiocy, but this is too far. It's really not the time to have an idiot in charge. Can we all just agree to act like injecting with bleach is the cure and a way to prevent COVID, then make sure the president is the first to get treated because he's the most important? If you're dumb enough to inject yourself with bleach, chances are that the gene pool is better off without you anyway. We can't make this up. The fact that this is even a headline. Just incredible. Let them do it. If they believe what he says, let them inject the bleach. Don't listen to them. That's just big Clorox trying to sell less bleach so they have more for themselves to inject to their families. If literally everyone in the world were to inject bleach into themselves, this whole pandemic will be over in humans really quick. Every rightoid, NOOOO, this was taken out of context. He's our national embarrassment. The amount of damage control that needs to be done after Trump says something egregiously idiotic is disturbingly similar to a toddler running around and trying to grab shit around him. How does he have anybody's support still? Trump supporters, well, he didn't actually say. Out of context. What he really meant was, when you have to go this far out of your way over and over again to twist what he really said into something that may, kind of, begin to sound like it's not completely idiotic, then you are really in some kind of denial or abusive relationship level that I cannot for the life of me understand. Some of the strongest evidence yet that Trump doesn't lead a political party, he leads a fucking cult. Some poor PR person at Clorox had to wake up to "you need me" to get the word out about what? Why is this a thing? Oh. Meanwhile, a church in Florida has been issued an injunction regarding their sale of sacramental bleach as a coronavirus cure. So that's fun. President is a total piece of shit. Once again the liberal media is trying to keep true patriots from having the cure that our dear leader has come up with. True patriots will look past the liberal science and liberal lies and realize that injecting disinfectants directly makes perfect sense. Our honest, noble, and very smart president would not lead us astray by lying to us. There's a different level of stupid with this one. Opinion: Trump is trying to be unelected because he doesn't want to fix the economy. Is he actually going to be held accountable for his words at some point, or is he literally immune for some reason? No, 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 no. Shut up. Haven't these companies ever heard of Darwin? This is actually a serious news headline today. In America. Think about that for a moment. America has gone peak idiocracy. Actually wait, even worse, At least President Mountain Dew actually cared about people and hired an expert to fix the issues and listened to someone smarter than him. Go look at r/conservative. They fully believe he was referring to specific cancer treatments and everyone else took his statements out of context. And anyone who dies from injecting disinfectant is a leftist trying to make him look bad. https://www. reddit.com/r/conservative/comments/g75rk/trump_disinfectant_clip_video_decide_for/foff_jsi/utm_source =share and utm_medium iOS_app and utm_name iosf. And Trump flakes still claim that he's a stable genius. You're not a real Trump supporter if you listen to fake news like this and not at least try it out. Your president said so, so it has to be. When stupidity is no longer fatal, evolution ends. How is this man president? How? I bet $1,000 people have already done it based on our incredibly brilliant, amazingly intelligent leader's recommendation. To paraphrase the late Terry Pratchett, people were tired of being sick, so they took to ingesting toxic cleaners and stopped being sick rather quickly. Philips have released a statement as well, telling people not to stick light bulbs in their hoops. I feel sorry for you Americans. I mean, I thought nuking hurricanes would be the deep end of stupidity, but this is almost attempted murder. I'm Italian, I know what it's like to have a dumb president spitting out bullshit, but at least Berlusconi would never suggest something so utterly stupid and dangerous. He wasn't wrong. Ingesting bleach will kill you and therefore prevent coronavirus from using you to create more of itself. This is like the Tide Pods all over again. If you're dumb enough to do it, you deserve whatever happens. How is President Trump not liable with manslaughter charges if anyone actually does this? Doesn't he understand that only people dumb enough to vote for him would try curing COVID by disinfecting themselves? He's killing his own base. Can the world sue the US government for their intentional spreading of misinformation? Too late, I've already shoved a full bar of Dove up my ass to preemptively fight it. As a European, this is one of the most surreal headlines I've witnessed that reflects American politics. And I'm not young. Newsflash, mega country, the entire world is laughing at your man baby in chief, and they have been for a while. It's not just libtards that find him repulsive, so riddle me that. Tell me how the whole world has it wrong and you have it so right. People really overestimate how universal common sense is. I worked at a summer school program for underprivileged kids. Had a child show up with a giant burn mark covering his entire cheek, almost down to his jaw. We immediately pulled the kid into our offices, fearing it was a case of parental abuse. He told us he fell off his bike, and we immediately pressed on him saying that falling off your bike does not cause a burn. Spent a good 5 minutes talking to the kid before we finally found out what happened. He did fall off his bike, and cut open his cheek. His mother's response was to cover an ice pack with a bleach-soaked rag, and God knows what else, and press it up to his face for a couple of hours. We honestly did not know what to say, and had to pull the mother aside after school and explain to her how bleach and other chemicals can never be applied directly to the skin. That burn mark had nearly reached his eye, and that kid didn't even realize the scar on his face wasn't from the fall, but from the chemicals that were applied to his skin. TLDR, mom used bleach and a cooler pack to treat an open cut on her son's cheek. Or just let Darwinism take its course.